Yo, DJ!
Are you done mixing yet?
Paving this shit crank. Paving this shit crank. Paving this shit crank. Paving this shit crank. Paving this shit crank.
Yo, DJ!
Are you done mixing?
Yo, DJ!
Are you done mixing yet? Oh yeah.
What is going on? What is going on? It's your boy Scotty in the building, Off Script Live. You know what it is. You know who you're rocking with. All right, now listen. First and foremost, want to make sure everybody, want to say thank you for everybody who is tuned into this live stream right about now. Get your comments in, get your votes, thoughts, all that opinions in. Listen, I'm trying to do something new, right? All right, I want to experiment with this live thing because it's fun for me. I love it. I love the interaction. I love what we got going on. I love the fans calling in and doing that. So today I decided to do something different. All right. Usually I'm either bashing on we will not say his name because people say I'm a hater, so I won't say his name. So if you haven't been to the past live shows, you kind of miss out on that joke. But if you know, you know. So I won't talk about him. And usually people make it a JSU show, and I was trying to stay away from that, even though JSU is a hot topic. Trying to stay away from that. But today I wanted to do a Tell Me Why You Mad Monday. Now this is just not about me. I can go for days. I can talk for days. I'm a talker. All right, that's what I do. I want people to call in and tell me how their Monday went, how their weekend. I don't care if it was a month ago. Tell me why you mad. Now, since I am the host of this thing, I'm gonna pop it off. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want y'all to do something I ain't willing to do. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't ask that of y'all, and I wouldn't put my business on Front Street. You feel me? So who am I mad at? Who I am mad at is none other than Grambling Tigers. None other than the Grambling Tigers. Matter of fact, they should be Tigers. They should be the Grambling Tigers. Listen. I feel my pain. Lord, stay with me. Let's stay with me. Let me understand you how mad I'm mad at this game, right? I wasn't even supposed to live stream this joint. That's facts. I told everybody that came to my pregame show I wasn't even going to live stream this game. I said, you know what? I already knew Southern was going to win. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a good feeling about Grambling. I was like, I don't know. I had people, oh no, Scotty, oh, we love your live streams. Oh, we love when you do that. Oh my God. Oh, please live stream it. Oh, please live stream it. Scotty, oh, I don't have a way to watch the game. All this and that. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I put the game on, and boy, I fell asleep. Babe, am I lying? I fell asleep. Watching it. I have never done that in the history of my life, and it ain't that long. I fell asleep. People was in the comment section saying, hey, Scotty, are you there? Because I forgot to put the game back on the screen. Oh my God, when I tell you this thing was boring. Holy Toledo. It was horrible. The first Bayou Classic I cover, and you give me that? This is what you 49-7? 49-7. That's what we doing? That's how you gonna come out and represent Louisiana in the Bayou Classic on NBC Sports Network. That's the product you're gonna put on the field. You talking about hot? Listen. Then I got people in the comments complaining at me because I'm messing up the game because I ain't put the game on. Who want to watch that? Don't nobody want to watch that. That's shellacking. Listen, man, God. That was horrible. That is who I am mad at this Monday morning, that they had the nerve. They had the nerve to put that on national television. They had the nerve. They might as well just say they had COVID. I would have respected them if they just said they had COVID. Instead of playing that, I know history. I know tradition. I know it means a lot to HBCUs. But this right here, this go 49, this right here. Oh no, we're not doing that. Nah, we not. So my Monday mad at gotta go to Grambling. Gots to go to Grambling. Who does that? You don't show up. You literally Do not show up. I don't even understand how that works. There should be a crime because you don't show up. I mean, what is we doing? What is we doing? That's all I can say towards Grambling. What is we doing? Okay, I got some more. I got some more. We don't stop there. If anybody don't know, if you haven't seen this show, I am Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke. Woo, that's my new slogan. Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke, and I'm copywriting my stuff. You think I'm playing? I'm about to make a shirt with it. Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know who else? You know who else I'm mad at this Monday morning? And originally they weren't even in my plans to talk about. But I got to talk about it. Let me get it right. The Pregame Show. You haven't heard of them? You haven't? Surprisingly. So let me give you a little history behind this, right? So I started doing live streams February. EWC was my first live stream. My first pregame show was against Grambling, right? Guess when they popped up? The game after. Oh, shoot. Oh, Lord. That's what happens when you copy. They didn't have no pregame show before them. Go check their Instagram page. I don't even know why I'm getting them credit. Shouldn't even be giving them that much credit. They weren't doing this before I showed up on the scene. They weren't. But now you the pregame show. That's what you is. Then they're going to let them tell you they're going to have the postgame show. Huh? That's what they're going to have next. The postgame show. Man, they better get out of here. Listen, Deion Sanders can get away with that. You know why? Because he's Deion Sanders. But all you other no-names, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. No, we're not doing that. Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke, I'm with it. And you can at me. You can at me if you clip it. At me. I'm with the smoke. Because what they won't do is they won't bring me on. That's what they won't do. And talk about who inspired you to do the pregame show. Because your IG didn't start past March 12th. So how does that even work? Offscript was a year into this thing. Offscript was February 27th, dropping live streams. What are we doing? Oh, Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke reporting for duty. Let me get my first caller. Hey, caller, you loud. Tell me why you mad.
I want to say, man, what team you think in the HBCU got the biggest dicks?
What?
Who do you think got the biggest dicks? Like, what team you think Jackson State got the biggest dicks? I think Prairie View A&M do.
Got the biggest what?
Biggest,
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Dicks. Biggest dicks.
Man, if you don't get up out of here.
Who do you think?
This boy, did you? I'm like, what? What is, listen. What is we doing? I know it's 2021. But we gotta be more conscious. Hey, caller, you live. Tell me why you mad.
Scotty, what's happening?
What's
I'm
good?
in Memphis, Tennessee.
What's good?
What's happening with your brother? Enjoy your show to the fullest.
Thank you for that. Thank you so much.
I'm kind of biased, so I'm going to keep it to myself. But I am the one and only Quincy Case's father.
Oh! Not Quincy Casey's. Listen, if you've been watching my show, you know I'm a fan. Now you know I'm a fan.
Yes, sir.
How's he doing?
Quincy is doing great.
That's what's up.
Maintaining.
That is what's up. Please tell him I am rooting for him in whatever endeavors he decides to do. And I put, listen, I'm a JSU bandwagon, but today I am about to make my bid. If I was Southern, I would be at your front door, sir. I would be banging down your front door, and I would say, hey, Mr. Casey, can your son come play for me? Can your son, listen, we got the O-line, we got the run game, we can get some receivers. Can he come play for me? That's what I would say.
Well, thank you so very much, sir. We used to be in the underdog. That's what it is. That's what it's about. He's got that dog. He's just an alpha dog. He's just a quiet one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's crazy. I've heard that from inside sources from the players. That I've had some players call me and tell me, like, hey, Scott, we
he's the best teammate you could ever want to have. Man,
listen, all I hear is rave reviews, like, and this is what I'm telling you, just straight from the players' mouths I've heard from. They say, look, it's like, they say Shador's not bad. They say he makes his reads, he does his stuff. They say, but Quincy's different. That's all they say. Quincy's different. He's a dog. They just say he's different. He's a dog. Like, so it's real. Like, so I mean, I'm rooting for Quincy. If he stays, he stays. I'm still rooting for him. If he don't, I'm still rooting for him. So wherever y'all decide to go, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know so I can get my merch. You know what I'm saying? So I can get my merch for wherever Quincy Casey go.
Yes, sir. Well, look, I'm not on. I didn't call you. I'll call you to tell you that we're avid supporters. My mother, my soon-to-be 80-year-old mother, loves Scotty. She's up watching you at 3 o'clock this morning, brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's love.
A no football watcher has become head over heels football crazy because her grandson is making it happen.
That's what's up. And she should be super proud of him. The boy is talented. He's good to go. He's A1 with me. And whenever he's given the A-OK to do an interview with me, I would love to talk to him.
Yes, sir. Well, I will gladly make sure that I try to pass. I will gladly pass your number on, and I will let him know that you're looking forward to speaking with him. And once again, brother, thanks to the Most High for you. Thank you for your analyzation. Thank you for your mindset. Thank you for your open-mindedness. It really offers a different viewpoint from someone that's not myself.
Yes, sir.
Of course, we believe that our children are the best, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Facts. Big facts.
The proof is in the pudding.
Big facts. Thank you so much, Mr. Casey, for calling. Anytime.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to say I made it. I don't want to say I made it. Listen, I kind of made it. I kind of made it. Let's not act like I didn't kind of make it. I kind of made it. I'm just saying, man, like, I kind of made it. Just a little bit. You got to give me a little credit. Just a little credit. Listen, my official I made it would be me meeting Shannon Sharp. Anybody know Shannon Sharp out there? If they want to meet me, like, let me meet up with Shannon Sharp. I would love to meet up with Shannon Sharp. Anybody. All right. Tell me why you mad Monday. Listen, this doesn't work if it don't go both ways. All right. Like I said, Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke. I'm here for it. But I got to get some callers. I want to hear what y'all got to say. What is why you are mad? What's up? You live. Tell me why you mad.
Yeah, man, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Let me pause this. And one thing I was noticing about HBCUs, I'm all for HBCUs, football and everything, but I feel like as organizations, organization-wise, they got to get their shit together. Football aspect, I really like what's going on. I think everything professional. But school-wise, I've seen that a lot of the HBCU schools just tend to be very unprofessional-wise, dealing with kids and financial aid and how they handle things and just stuff, going on campus.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Compared to a lot of schools. And I understand what you guys mean, like, with Deion Sanders being able to come back, they'll be able to bring a lot more students to see, yeah, you can listen to HBCU, make it to the league, and bring back a lot of the star athletes. But I don't think it will as much because I just feel, honestly, besides having the facilities, like you say, like, yeah, the D1 FBS have the large facilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also they have the connections. But I feel like if you look even beyond that, I feel like those universities, a lot of them, and I'm not saying all because we do have some prestigious universities such as, like Morehouse and Howard, Hampton, and stuff like that, that just got their stuff together, right?
What is your question?
As a whole, a lot of these HBCU schools are just real unprofessional. And it's a lot of just, dumb shit that goes on at the campus that a lot of these, other, I guess you could say PWIs just don't tolerate as much. So I feel like a lot of these football players look at it as it's less drama.
Stop it. I'm gonna stop you right there. All right, listen. 1, you're rambling with no question. 2, you just said PWIs don't take as much. Do I have to go through the rap list of Florida from their national championship? Do I have to go through that rap? I mean, 1 was for murder.
No, I'm not speaking on football.
What are you speaking on? You said campus, PWIs, like HBCUs. You're talking about the whole entire school. So I'm telling you that most schools have their underlying issues. Every school has their underlying issues.
No, I'm talking about D2s.
How you switch up and go from D2s to HBCUs to PWIs? What is we talking about right now?
HBCU Division 2s.
Okay, so what about it? What's the question?
NAIA.
What's the question?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
What's the question?
I was saying, what makes them universities different from the West? Like, why are those universities such a problem?
Problem how?
Problematic. The campus, the kids.
Listen, my guy. First of all, let's be very real. Big schools have big money to cover stuff up. So a lot of stuff that you
even smaller ones, the smaller West Florida, some even smaller D2s compared to some of the ones with a lot of the dumb shit, unprofessionalism going on campus. They financially can't get their shit together.
Get this man off my line. Yeah, I'm not even about to. What's up, caller? Tell me why you mad.
Yes, sir.
Tell me why you mad.
This is Blake calling in from Alcorn, located in Illinois.
Oh, that's that nigga on that nag.
Yeah, this is Mr. Who That Nigga on that nag.
Jigaboo.
Hey, I got a comment. I'll strip more than anything.
Talk to me.
I just sat there and heard Quinn Casey. Did I get that pronunciation right?
Quinn Casey.
Hey, big ups to Dad. Hey, raising a good young man. I just wanted to let him know just by listening to him and seeing what I seen the other week on the television that, man, hey, man, keep doing what you're doing. You truly gifted. And so keep proving everybody wrong. Don't nobody know your ambition, your goal, and most importantly, your determination.
Mm-hmm.
And so just so he know you got a lot of people rooting for you in your corner that, that didn't go to Jackson State or Alcorn, to your school, but they're rooting for you because we see the talent that he possesses. And the same token, you can tell that he has a good father in his life that's pushing him and promoting him and, guide him along the way. I just heard your caller before then, kind of about the question that he asked about I don't know where he was going with HBCU schools and why make people act like that. My question, honestly, I would like to ask him is, what HBCU school have you went to or attended or any kind of functions? A lot of stuff that you were rambling about, it happens at all schools, whether we hear it or we don't hear it. Another thing that I would like to say to you personally, off script.
What's good?
If you ever want to come to an Alcorn State University or Jackson State University at homecoming, and you want to come down, I'm extending an invitation. Hey, you come on down, and we're gonna treat you like family, man.
Hey, listen.
You ain't gotta worry about it. Go ahead.
Listen, you must not have heard my live show. I said, listen, I'm up for the highest bidder, right? Dion's bugging. I am up. I will go to the highest bidder. FAMU, I'm on the market. Alcorn, the champs, I'm on the market. What else? Who else I want to talk to? Alabama A&M, Alabama State. Whoever wants to, I'm for the streets. Whoever wants to slut me out, I'm good. Listen, I am for the streets.
And for me and my family, how we do things, I know I got a couple sisters listening. And my homeboy, we all went to Alcorn. My homeboy, he do good things at Jackson State. So with that being said, I kind of support both of them, and I have to, talk to both sides. So I'm just going to extend that invitation. I ain't going to slit you out or anything like that. But if you want to come down and see how the festivities and how everything and how we do things and our camaraderie, how we come together no matter what side we on, you're more than welcome to come down. You hit up Blake. And, just from the Jackson State side, you can come down to, our concession stand, Taste of the South. We dibble and dabble in a little bit of everything down there.
I just took your number down, Blake. I'm going to text you after my live stream, okay?
Man, I appreciate it, Oscar.
No,
I'll be calling back now.
And, you got to hit him with that. Who is that nigga on that name? Yo, I swear to God, that was the funniest thing I heard.
Hey, Oscar, and another good thing, man. This is going to be a really interesting show tonight. So I'm going to go and get off, and you can look forward to hearing me again.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, I'm going to call back in.
All right, appreciate you, Blake.
All right. Yes, sir.
Listen, that's love. Hey, tell him again, Spotlight. That is love. That is love for real, all the way live. And Tank, you are right. I'm for these HBCU streets, homie. If you want to slut me out with the merch, with the tickets, with the food, I'm open to all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm on the JSU bandwagon because of Dion. But at any point in time, FAMU, make your bid. I love me some LeBron. So if you give me some shoes, some tickets, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's nothing. It's really nothing. It's nothing. Once again, tell me why you mad Mondays. Call in line 701-801-6395, 701-801-6395. Tell me why you are mad. Now, once again, this goes both ways. I already told you who I was mad at. Grambling Tigers not showing up at the Bayou Classic, 49-7. Who do that? Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? My next who I was mad at was the Pregame Show. They copying me, but it's okay. I ain't even gonna sweat it. You know what I'm saying? It's enough room for everybody. But don't think you won't get called out. Like I said, Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke. I am here for it. All right. Like I said, call lines are open. Tell me why you mad. Let me get to some of these comments real quick. My mom was in here. That's support. My mom was in here. Let me see where she first came in at. Here's my mom, Deborah Scott. That's my mama, guys. That's Mama Scott. That's who had me. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that came out the hoo-ha. You know what I'm saying? That's love. Thanks, Mom. Love y'all. I got other family up in here too. This is my cousin. If you need any CPR classes in the Cedar Hill, Texas area, hit up this young lady right here on her Facebook. She will hook you up. I promise you. Best nurse in Dallas, hands down. I got another. Do I have another cousin up in here? No, I don't. I'm looking for family if I see some family up in here, but I don't. But shout out to my family. Love them for dearly. Apparently, he's going to skip all over LSU and their problems. All their suspensions. Oh, make sure you go check out my man Coach Walker's page, Tomorrow Little Sports Network. Love him. Love him. Good dude. Good dude. Also, check out my brother HBCU Spotlights page. If you need some documentary, some hard-hitting evidence for HBCU, storylines, who's recruiting coming in, everything. And then you already know the legend in the game. I'm calling him a legend because he already made a name for himself in like 2 days. My man Cut Day Sports, he's going to give you the highlights. the highs, the lows, everything, left, right. He gonna give you the scouting outlooks on everybody, you know, who tape their left ankle, who don't tape their right ankle, you know, if he sleeps with a blanket, he know all anything about your recruit, he knows it. He knows what Oreo he eats, he knows what kind of milk he drink, if he's lactose intolerant, they know all that. You know all that. So make sure you check that out. Hey, calling you live. Tell me why you mad.
Yeah, man, I got a question. Do you ever think what would it take to be able to get, you know, Morehouse and Clark, you know, Atlanta to be able to compete again in Division D2, man? Like, you know, being able to compete with the bigger D2s and everything like that. Do you ever think that'll ever happen?
You know, it's hard for a school that is education based is that they don't see the focus on sports. So not Clark, but I'm talking about Morehouse. Like Morehouse, like it's kind of like Army, right? Like the Army and the Navy universities, they do things differently because they're not so ingrained, they're not so overwhelmed in football. They're just good enough. So when they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. And it doesn't really affect them because at the end of the day, they're building soldiers. You get what I'm saying? So like the same people who play for Brown and Yale and Harvard, like, okay, you went for football, but you really went for the education. So if the education is that high level standard, it's kind of hard. The one school that to me really shocks me a lot is Stanford's basketball and football teams. Like Stanford is really, you know, like the Harvard of the West. But they bring it. They recruit really well. You know what I'm saying? Like recruiting is a big aspect, and that's why I feel like, you know, JSU is going to be in the position that they are because at the end of the day, you can hire. You know, if you get the best recruits, you can make something work. You can make something shake and move. You know what I'm saying? So I would say Morehouse has a lot to do with recruiting, and if they get their facilities up, I think they can come in D1 AA because they have some really good alumni, and if they give back, they'll get a lot of money. A lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So I just think go ahead.
Second question I got. How do you feel about, you know, teams like I've seen a couple of them be scheduled like Jackson State scheduled the NAIA, and I know Southern has done in the past scheduled on Edward Waters. And I know it benefits, you know, the smaller schools, but how do you feel about, you know, Division I schools scheduling, you know, NAIA schools on their resume, on their record?
Honestly, I feel it's okay. So a lot of people look at it like as a tune-up game for Division I, which most times they are. But I feel like if I was at an NAIA, I would love to play against a D1 school. I want to see where I stack up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I would love to see where I stack up on that thing. Hold on, let me see. They said I'm echoing, so let me see what's going on here.
You think that's me on my end?
No, I think it's me. I'm gonna check my stuff out real quick. Hold on. It might be you on your end, but I'm gonna just change it out anyway.
All right, let me know if you guys can hear me a little bit better in the comments below.
Yeah, and you still never answered my question from earlier, man.
So about the NIA, right?
Nah.
Man, I'm not about to answer that question.
What question?
No, I know what question you about to ask. I'm not about to deal with you. Not about to deal with you. Hey, real quick. Let me take this off.
All right, real quick, guys. I want to give a shout out to Hold on real quick. Let me give a shout out. I want to give a shout out real quick. I want to give a shout out to James Scott Jr. repping UAPB. He plays for the basketball team. My man hit me up earlier in my IG, and yo, you loud as fuck. Yeah, I'm always loud. He hit me up in my IG and was like, yo, everybody at UAPB, we rocking with you. We listen to you. Man, that was really special. I really appreciate him. So I wanted to give a big shout out to James Scott Jr. repping UAPB. Appreciate you, my guy. Y'all keep tuning in. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'm going to keep rocking with y'all. Y'all keep rocking with me. All right. Appreciate it. And I might have to check out some of that film from UAPB and see what you're talking about. That my man James Scott Jr. said that UAPB has the best wide receivers in the SWAC. So he told me to look at the tape. I'm gonna go check out the tape. All right. So real quick, back to these open lines, please. Hey, call in. Tell me why you mad Mondays. 701-801-6395. 701-801-6395. If you don't want to call in, tell me why you mad. Clearly, people just call in and asking me questions. We can make this a Q&A. I'm down with that as well. If you have questions, I'm open. I'm an open book. You can see what we talking about. But that's what's up. But want to give a shout out to my man Scott. He got some. All right, let me get to these comments, man. What they are rolling in? How is A&T going to compete in the Big South? I think A&T can do damage. I mean, they're a well-built team, has heavy chemistry. So to me, any team that has chemistry, we're gonna do it. Savannah State tried moving up and failed. Those are ego booster games. Yelling to the first quarter. Blood money games that schools get money and the kids get beat down. JSU and FAMU going to be a neutral site. That's going to be legit. And you had me, I was Alcorn because the caller was speaking about Alcorn. Ain't nobody even say, ooh, okay, anyway. Moving on. Dang, sound like an airport. Dang, sound like I'm at an airport. The mic better be fuzzy. The sound has gotten worse, too loud. You loud, perfect. That's good. Fam, who better now? Now it's cool. Okay, cool. Much better. I think the echoes on the callers in. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Best receivers, I guess Glass and A&M will prove that theory wrong. Listen, they have a chance to. That's what the SWAC championship is for. They have a chance to. Who your top 3 players you're looking for in the draft? Oh, my top 3 players, and I will be doing the NFL draft on my channel. So if you guys want to tune into that, top 3 players in the draft. Chase. I think it's Jamar Chase, the receiver from LSU. Justin Fields. And Najee Harris. Those are my 3. Fields, Chase, and Najee Harris. I want to see where they go. Let me see. Cut. I might gotta hit that one Big 7 nugget one more time in high school. They never meet. Bet. Derek Washington, Fields, Smith, and Harris. Yeah, we pretty much got the same people. Except the Smith. Devontae, I'm not a big fan. I don't even get into that. What's good? Appreciate you for tuning in. Why is Prime on the footage of the Tallahassee Democrat? I have no idea. Got you. Okay, so once again, call lines are open. 701-801-6395. 701-801-6395. Like I said, I've already told you why I'm mad on my Mondays. Listen, I'm trying to find some things in this live to make it work. Because look, the summer's coming. All right, it's kind of like Game of Thrones, but the opposite. You know how they do? Winter is coming, summer's coming, and it's just baseball. So I gotta find something to do in between time. You know what I'm saying? Pitts from Florida. That's a good one, but to me, I'm not. It all depends on what he's a playmaker, but he's such a tweener. You don't know if they're gonna use him as a receiver or a tight end. So he's not really all that for me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all, Script Cut Day, Coach Walker, for keeping the public up to date on HBCU sports. We really need to during the crazy turmoil in America. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Man, let me see what else we got. Casey applying pressures come fall. Listen, let Quinn Casey go out there and embarrass somebody. Let Quinn Casey go out there and embarrass PV. Trying to tell you. Hey, caller, you live. Tell me why you mad.
Yo, well, this is why I'm at. What state do you believe carry the best athletes? Now, I understand we got Florida, Texas, Louisiana, right?
Got you.
Just off of recruiting talent wise, I want to say, what would you say is your top 5?
My top 5 in recruiting states?
Yeah, like best states with just the best pure breed athletes.
Maryland.
Maryland.
I ain't stutter. Maryland. That's my top 5 right there. What? It ain't nothing else. The DMV, baby.
We gotta be for real. Like, be realistic.
I am. No, okay. I'll be real. I'm gonna be real. Maryland. That's number one. All right. That's okay. Then it'll be Texas, Florida, Georgia, Ohio.
Wow. So you got all them. You don't have Louisiana in your top 5.
I should because you got Ed Reed that came from there. You got Devontae came from there. You got a lot of studs coming out of Louisiana. I can't even fake. But and people say Mississippi has the best recruiting per capita. That's what I've heard from a lot of Mississippi fans. They say they have the best per capita recruiting. But for me, it would go. And this is no particular order. I'm not saying any particular order. All right. So I don't want people to think like, but I am putting Maryland up there. You're not going to make me not put Maryland up there. I don't care what you talk about. So Maryland, because Chase Young was from Maryland. Let's not act. You know what I'm saying?
Who else y'all got?
A lot. A lot of people come from Maryland. What you talking about? In the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia? Don't even give me out of Virginia. Michael Vick, Allen Iverson. Don't even give me started at, man, you better go on somewhere, boy. So Maryland, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Ohio. No, California. I'm sorry. I'm bugging. California.
So California over Ohio, right?
Yeah.
And no Louisiana? That's the first. I heard that one.
Listen. You're not getting me to pick Louisiana over Maryland. It's not happening. I don't care how much you want to talk about it. You will not get me to pick Louisiana over Maryland. Just won't happen.
What team there got good in Maryland just based off at these SWACs? University. What university in Maryland doing?
A lot of schools can't recruit in state. Is that not the truth? Is that not the truth?
But the ones when they recruit in state, what they tend to do?
The ones that recruit, they go out of state. The best players in Maryland go out of state. Nuggets from Maryland, Kevin Durant, Chase Young, Joe Hayden.
So you honestly believe if let's say you had your all-time Maryland team versus the all-time Louisiana team, you saying that all-time Maryland team will beat the all-time Louisiana team?
Listen, just because I'm biased doesn't mean it's going to work. I'm just biased. I don't care what you say. Listen, you're not going to get me to change my mind. Like, Maryland has talent. You're not going to get me to change my mind. It has nothing to do with. Listen, it's called off script, not what you think. I don't care what you think. You can have Louisiana in your top 5. That's great. Me, Maryland. I'm not changing it.
Because you're from there, right? You from Maryland?
You dang Skippy.
Okay. I'm from Florida, but out of all HBCUs, who you say got the biggest dick?
It wouldn't be you. Oh, got him. Ha, got him. Let's get it. It's too easy. What we doing out here? Go get me on my show? No, sir. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Listen, I don't care what y'all talking about. And y'all can clown me in the comments. Maryland is up there. Maryland's top 5. You can't tell me no different. You can't tell me no different. Hey, caller, you live.
Yo, Script.
What's good? Talk to me.
Hey, check this out, right? This the day where you can let your beef out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a beef with you, man.
Talk to me.
Yo, this Shador hate is really getting to me. That man has not played not one snap all season. And check this out, right? He is the highest rated recruit. That's with the J. That's coming to JSU, right? That was out of this class. He's a 4-star recruit that was recruited by everybody in the country almost.
And he went.
Oh, and when they evaluate these quarterbacks, it's not Deion evaluating his son. It's scouts that evaluate his son, that gave him that rating. He earned that rating.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't understand the hate that you have for somebody who hasn't even played not one snap. Not one snap. And we all know JSU could have won a couple of games, but because of poor quarterback play was the reason that they lost those games. And let's just face it, coaching also. Like for instance, that Southern game was within Jackson State's reach right before half.
Mhm.
Remember when it was 10-7, right?
Yes, sir.
Jackson State had the ball at Southern's 40. And he went for it on 4th and 14 right before half.
Yes, sir.
And he got sacked.
Yes, sir.
Alabama A&M got the ball at about the 50 right before half. They went in and scored a touchdown to make it 17-7. And that was pretty much the game. That deflated the team right before half.
No, it was 14-17.
Because they had...
It was because Jackson State was up
it
on
was
them. It was 14-7, and they ended the run on a 10 points unanswered because Jackson State was actually up on them. I watched that whole game again to do my breakdown.
What about that decision making right before halftime? It was 4th and 14.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on the Southern one. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jackson State had opportunities in that game to beat Southern. Let's face it. Let's give them boys JSU who really would even be talking about them, really. Wasn't nobody talking about them this time last year or the year before or the last 10 years.
That's facts.
There's always been Alcorn, Southern, FAMU, and of course NC, North Carolina A&T. Another thing too, North Carolina A&T needs to get a little bit more love because they've been dominating Alcorn State forever. Whoever they said, I agree with you. Alcorn can win the SWAC, get to the Celebration Bowl, and lose every year. How dominant are you really?
Facts.
How dominant is the SWAC really? All this SWAC talk is killing me. I mean, they're okay. But when I watched that Alabama, I'm all over the place, but I watched the Alabama A&M game and ASU game. It was so hard to watch because of the referees.
Yeah.
But getting back to Shedeur, there is no quarterback controversy at Jackson State. You know why? Because the fall ain't even here. He's still in the season right now. He's evaluating players right now.
Oh, so
you get what I'm saying?
I'm asking. First of all, I didn't get your name. What's your name?
Oh yeah, I'm Darren. I'm calling out of Fayetteville, NC, baby.
Okay, so let me ask you this: were you just called an event, or do you want me to respond to this Shedeur hate that you're throwing my way?
Okay, respond to the Shedeur hate.
Oh, that's too
Go
easy.
ahead.
Okay, so first of all, you're wrong. He's not the highest player to ever come to JSU. There used to be a rating called the Blue Chips, and a 5-star blue chip player was also back in the day how they used to rank their system. So, and JSU used to get a couple of them back in the day. So we wanted to talk about that.
Oh, how long ago was that?
In the 80s.
They don't 4 or 5 stars don't go to HBCU no more.
Sir. I let you go. I'm
okay, go ahead.
I'm bringing it home. I promise you. I'm rounding second. I'm bringing it home. All right. Just stay with me. All right.
Hey, so when you bring it home, I'm gonna throw you out at the plate. Come on, bring it on.
So listen, right? So okay. So with Shedeur, you can't tell me he's the best thing smoking if you haven't seen his competition in Cedar Hill. Did you watch him play in Cedar Hill?
Yeah, I watched a couple of those games. I saw the game in Cedar Hill.
You did.
Hey,
okay.
let's face it now. Cedar Hill is a national power.
No. He didn't play for Cedar Hill, sir. He played for Trinity.
I'm talking about when they played against Cedar Hill, Texas, right? One of those.
No.
They played against one of those.
No. They are private. No, sir. They did not. They are a private school team. They played against other private preps. So no, sir, they did not.
Right, but this year they did play one of those big boys because of COVID. They had to find teams to play. They did play one of those big boys out of Texas, whether it's Cedar Hill or something like that. It was one of those big schools that's a powerhouse in Texas. They held their own.
I just left Texas. All right, so I didn't get to see this final season. But trust me, I was there in the couple years before when he was at. Shedeur has never done it with less than talent. He's always had top talent. Why has he had top talent? You ask. Oh, I'll be love to answer that question as well. His dad recruits. Anybody that comes out to Trinity is leaving big powerhouses to move to Trinity to play for Trinity. Why? Because one, they play in a lower conference at 3A. Two, usually if you leave a Allen, a Cedar, a DeSoto, you're going to start against a small school in Cedar Hill because most of the big boys already got the big talent starting on their team. I'm telling you right now, Shedeur he might be a 4-star. One is because of his name, not because of his talent. Because of if Jalen,
they don't give out ratings like that because these guys rate players year after year.
Wait a minute. Okay, Jalen Jones is rated 4-star. Why? Because of his size and his speed, not because of his quarterback play. Because if you would have seen his quarterback play, you would know he had mechanical issues. Shedeur is a great technical quarterback. I'll give him that. Technically, he is very, very sound. But the thing about quarterbacks is this: what do you do when the chips are down? That's when you find out who your real quarterback is. It's not when you're a front runner. Any quarterback can be a front runner. Any quarterback can have 3 all-American receivers and all this and that. And you listen, what Quincy had against A&M, Shedeur will not have that. He's going to have everything better. So you're telling me Quincy did more with less, and he won't be better than Shedeur?
I disagree because let's face it. Why did Jalen Jones beat out Quincy?
Because Quincy had COVID before the start of the season. Quincy had COVID 2 weeks before the start of the season. Try again.
Okay. What about during the season? He had opportunities then.
Listen, my guy. Come on, man. This is too easy. It's the same thing with Dak Prescott and Tony Romo. I knew Tony Romo was better than Dak Prescott, but how can you take out a quarterback who's winning? You can't take out a quarterback who's winning. That defeats the purpose.
Not if he's the better player.
Not if the team is winning. If the team is winning, you have to keep the player who had the team winning. And you just beat Grambling, who you have never beaten at home in I don't know how long. So you win that emotional game. He shows out against Mississippi Valley State. Then you're like, bro, I got to keep riding with you. You keep showing up.
Okay, that's like LeBron coming back from injury. You going to keep him on the bench just because somebody else is playing better than him?
Dog, so are you comparing LeBron to Shedeur? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, sir. I'm a blind witness.
Well, I might have to. Hey, Shedeur has won 3 straight titles.
He just lost
his state title.
What are you talking about? He just lost his state title. In a 3A conference? Man, get up out of here, man. In a 3A conference?
Your dad... Trinity wasn't even... Trinity, before they even got there, was nothing.
Why do you think it's the same thing? Deion Sanders is doing the same thing at Trinity that he is doing now at JSU. His name brings recruits. Do you not understand that? People want to go play for Deion. It's just that simple.
Do you think Deion is going to risk his reputation by playing his son just because he's his son? Do you really think that?
Let me ask you a question, and I'm going to answer your question. Do you think there was a fair competition battle for the quarterback spot? Yes or no?
Do I think it's going to be fair?
Is there a fair competition for the quarterback spot?
Oh,
yes
yeah,
or no?
definitely.
Huh?
Definitely. I'm going to tell you why. With all things being the same, I think the only thing that might separate them two is who's more athletic. Because when I saw Quincy play against Alabama A&M, the read option wasn't even a factor. It was a couple times he could have held that and got some yards. I was thinking to myself, this is the game that Jalen Jones could have won on his legs because it would have kept the clock running. It would have kept time possession. Playing physical football always wins, especially against a soft team like Alabama A&M. And the only way Alabama A&M got away this week is because the quarterback got hurt, right?
Listen, you're not making any sense. You know why? Because Akil Glass doesn't have to run the option to be effective. He doesn't have to do that.
No, I'm talking about the other way around.
So why does Quincy?
The running back for Alabama State is the kid Gray, right?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Alabama State. I'm talking about, you brought up Glass. I'm bringing Glass. If Akil Glass does not have to run the option to be effective in HBCU football, why does Quincy? Because he's dark skinned? Because he's black?
No, but there's some openings.
Why does he? There's opening for Akil Glass to run. Why doesn't he run? Because he has an arm. He's a quarterback first. He's going to throw it.
I believe you do what you got to do to win.
I believe you use what your talents are.
You got to win however.
Why? Okay, so if you have to win however, do you think, and please, oh my God, you better be honest on this one. Do you think Jalen Jones would have threw for 4 tubs for over 350 yards against Alabama A&M?
They would have won the game more in a more dominant fashion if Jalen Jones was playing that day. I truly believe that.
Man,
they would have won that game.
I don't know what is in your fridge.
Was Hitches. He made one throw, and I give you credit. You pointed it out, that sideline throw to the other sideline. That was a great throw,
sir.
But the rest of the game plan was just hitches and slants. And the corners are playing soft.
Jalen Jones can't even throw the slant. Jalen Jones doesn't even throw the quick slant, sir. That lets you know it's different. Did you see any QB draws for 4th and 14? Did you see that? Did you see that? Answer my question. Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that because Quincy Casey can throw the damn ball. That's why you didn't see that. And you acting like it's wait a minute.
Jalen Jones beat Quincy out for that starting job.
Flag on the play, sir. You're acting like wait a minute. Flag on the play. You're acting like that pass that Quincy Casey threw, the deep out on the opposite hash, is anybody can do that. Nope. Not anybody can just make that pass. That's why it's called an NFL throw. See the difference? That's an NFL talent arm from an NFL talent throw. Are you kidding me right now, my guy?
Okay. There was a throw that Jalen Jones made against Grambling.
You better not be talking about that weak. You better not be talking about that weak, skinny post for a touchdown. You better not be talking about that. I swear to God, you better not be talking about that.
Hey, you brought it up.
Oh my God! Have you watched the film, my guy? There was no safety in the middle of the field. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
How many touchdowns did he throw for?
Against Grambling, it was 2, and one of them was a jet sweep to Warren Newman. What are we talking about?
Jalen Jones beat Quincy out for that job. That's what I'm talking about. Man. And you don't think Shador won't?
Bro, I know. Listen, if it's a fair competition, I promise you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I don't even think it's a competition. If I'm being honest, Quincy and I'll put everything. I'll put my whole paycheck on it that it's not a competition that Quincy Katie can beat out Shador Sanders. And I mean that. And I mean that. Next,
you're gonna tell me. Next, you're gonna tell me Shiloh shouldn't even be starting next year.
No, they don't. They don't have a safety.
Shiloh's a corner,
but they're gonna put him at safety.
I'm about to say now. That's a bad boy. His father, he went to South Carolina, was doing his thing.
Listen, see, people are so enamored with 4-star. I don't listen. Hold on. I'm reading my comments, and people are so enamored with 4 stars. 4 stars do not make a quarterback. Listen to what I'm telling you. 4 stars.
You telling me Alabama was recruiting Shador? You telling me Alabama
if
just
Alabama,
goes up to anybody?
If Alabama was recruiting Shador, why didn't he go there?
Because he wanted to go make his own path.
That's not true. Because he went no. Because he went to Florida Atlantic. Yes. He went to FAU.
Yes.
Or FIU, whatever it's called. He went there first, and then his dad took to Jackson State. So okay, so what are you talking about? If all these schools, why would you go there?
Yo, you look at If you ever get a chance, look at the schools that recruited him.
Jalen Jones
these
got
are major
recruited to
schools.
Florida, my guy, and he's trash. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
he's not trash.
Jalen Jones is a trash quarterback with a capital T. Yes, he is.
He's serviceable. He's a serviceable quarterback that wasn't given the right game plan.
Bro, he's trash.
If they would have gave him the right game
He's
plan,
trash.
like more of a southern type of game plan, was more.
That doesn't make you a quarterback. That doesn't make you a quarterback.
Play
That makes you a running back at the quarterback position.
Let's just line up in the eye and just blow somebody off the ball. How about that,
bro? Anybody on this? Jalen Jones is trash. I don't give a damn what you want to talk. Him playing the quarterback position is trash. Period. You can give him the athlete title all you want. Great. He can run. Great. He can barely throw a quick slant. Great. He can barely throw a deep ball. Great. I don't need a quarterback who can barely do that. I need a quarterback, once again, who's a quarterback who can do that. Now, if you have a person like Skelton, who's all world in running, but your team sets up for that, great. Yeah, put Jalen Jones behind the southern line. He'll do the same thing Skelton's doing. He'll do the same exact thing Skelton's doing. I don't need him to do what Skelton's doing because he doesn't have the old line like Skelton does. What I need him to do for JSU is to throw the damn ball. He can barely do that. He barely does it. Everything has to be wide open for him to see it. Quincy doesn't have the same issues. Quincy, boom, out, and he's throwing NFL level throws. Are you kidding? Like, you don't understand how hard that is, my guy, to be on the opposite hash and throw a deep out without rolling to the side of the pass. NFL quarterbacks still roll out to that side. My man was at a dead flat foot stop, cocked his hips, and turned that thing loose on a dime, on a rope. If you think he's not better than Jalen Jones as a quarterback, you don't know football. Anyway, tell me why you mad. I'll tell you why I'm mad. Because people think Shedeur Sanders is Joe Montana because of his star rating. You're not Joe Montana because you got 4 stars. Patrick Mahomes had 3, so you starting Shedeur over Patrick Mahomes? Is that what we doing? Is that what we're doing? Tell me this. And all the people in the comments that are on Shedeur's nuts, call in. I'll put the number up for you. Call in and tell me why. Why? Why is Shedeur so great? Tell me why he's so great. Nobody's hating on Shedeur. He hasn't shown me anything. What has he proven in college football? Nada. But my man Quincy Casey, with the same horrible line Jalen Jones had, with the same receivers Jalen Jones had, threw for 4 tubs, over 300 yards, and kept you in the game as a quarterback. Man, if you don't get off my line, you are bugging. Caller, you live.
Man, what it do, Scotty?
Talk to me.
Heated tonight, man. What's good,
Man, listen, people out here, listen. Man. Oh my God, listen, they get up. I don't know what they talking about.
It's all good, baby. It's all good. I want to call and speak on something lighter. A problem that's been plaguing people for years, man. Tell you why we're mad. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad, man. I spoke on it in the chat. Ain't too many people hear me or feel me. Look, Captain Crunch been scraping the roof of your mouth for years, and ain't nobody talking about it, man. We need to get something done about that problem plaguing the community.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody enjoyed no Captain Crunch in years, so they scraping the roof of their mouth, man. Can't even enjoy the bowl of cereal, dog. Since you was a youngin'.
Listen,
I'm pissed off about it.
Listen,
bro.
especially the peanut butter crunch. Oh my God. That thing hard as a rock.
No, it shouldn't even. No, you gotta pour the milk on and let it sit for about 5 minutes before you can get to it. This is a pressing issue, dog. Ain't nobody talking about Bump Shadur, man. He gonna be all right. Whatever happens, happens. If this Captain Crunch, you can go get some right now. It's gonna scrape the roof of your mouth. You don't know what you're gonna do till the fall, dog. Bump all that, dog. We need to take care of this now.
Listen. I've always been a Crunch Berries guy myself. I even got to the All Berries. The All Berries is hitting.
Oh man,
All Berries is hitting.
You OD. You OD.
Listen, no homo. I love me some All Berries. That's all I'm saying. No homo. I love me some All Berries.
Hey man, I'm in that boat with you too, man. I'm in that boat with you.
Mm-hmm.
But calm down, man. Don't let these folks, man, that ain't up on nothing, man, get you up and riled up and everything, man.
Listen, man. I don't know what they expect me not to do, and they think that I just listen. If Shadur gets in, right? Okay, and yeah. Listen, this is my thing, right? If Shadur gets in and he has all the hired help his dad brought on for him, which is just recruiting, I can't get mad at that. Alabama does it every year, so it's not like I can say, "Oh my God, it's Deion Sanders doing something new." No, Alabama does it every year. They stack their front line, they stack their D line, they just stack talent. Okay, cool. But my thing is this: does it make you a better quarterback because you have so much talent around you? And to me, Quincy did it with less talent. I'm just like you don't have. To me, this is in my mindset. I'm like, man, if he had an all-world line, what could Quincy do? That's how I'm thinking. Yeah. If you did that if you did that and everybody's saying the O-line's trash and everybody's saying this, you got Corey Baldwin, you got Corey Reed, Doug Baldwin, Dalen Baldwin or whatever his name is. You got Warren Newman. But now you're supposed to have these influx of new guys, Shane Hooks, all these 6'5", this, 6'3", this, 6'5", that. If you give my man Quincy Casey the same keys to the Lambo, Shador's going to have it in second gear. Quincy's going to have that mug throttled out. Put it in fifth gear, we out.
And honestly, I want them to both go into the season starting from scratch. Both of them get shots at it with the first team reps, see who come out on top. And to piggyback on that is, say, for instance, Quincy do win it out, and he is balling. I feel that Shador should take that red shirt year. Flat out. Save it. I mean, that's what Bama do, right?
Yeah.
You can't win it out. Don't you automatically get like an automatic red shirt 1 year?
Nah, I think you get 4 games. You don't win it out. You get 4 games to decide whether they're gonna red shirt you or not.
Yeah, of course. But in Nick Saban's eyes, I'm gonna keep you in my clip. The gun is loaded. You know what I'm saying? And he might even do a wield on you, but he keep a clip. He keep a full clip. He's never, you know what I'm saying, need to restock. It's always reload, next man up. So I think that's what Deion is trying to do. However, you already got somebody that's proven that they can, rebuild a transmission without all the tools in Casey. So
that's all I'm saying.
It needs to be an open competition. You need to give them both all the tools to get this Lambo going and see what's what. And I feel you. Casey did far more with way less. So we just gotta wait and see.
And for me,
and go from there.
For me, this is my thing, right? So if and this is the tough part about it, is because I don't know how the COVID stuff was scrimmaging and all that type of stuff. But for me, I would, and I said it earlier, I would do a against FAMU. I would do a 2 quarterback system. I would go into that game and I said, somebody gonna have to show me who wants to be the quarterback of this team, because to me, you're not gonna get any better environment. You're not gonna get. I'm not HBCU qualified, Tank. You can probably check me on this one, but for this, I would say this: for the first game, you're not gonna get no more hostile than that. It's gonna be rocking. It's celebrity against celebrity. LeBron's team pretty much. It's like LeBron's AAU team against JSU Deion Sanders team. You know what I'm saying? So the heights and the stakes of this game is going to be high. And whatever quarterback can come out of that game, setting the standard, like, look, this is my team. To me, this is your team. It's your team. You have earned it on the game field. That is the thing for me. So
yeah. So where you run into a problem with that? So with Jackson State coming out the gate playing FAMU, they're gonna be in the East. That's a conference game out the gate for Jackson State. So you can't necessarily go into the game like 2 quarterback system. No, you need something. One of those quarterbacks need to be pouring some concrete, getting ready for it to sit at that first game. Tennessee State game is an out of conference game. With that game, you can, play with the quarterbacks a little bit more, see what you got in game time situations. But out the gate, no, you can't do that on FAMU. That's a conference game, bro.
No, that's facts. I get you.
Yeah, so something need to be close to being cemented by that first game. If not, you run into a problem with that 2 quarterback system where you still like, and then, of course, if it's that close and then he leads with Shador, then of course the headlines are gonna read Daddy Ball.
It's Daddy Ball already. You taking first team snaps in spring ball, bro? It's Daddy Ball already. And I don't even want to discuss, honestly, really. I don't really want to discuss what I really know. But let me just say, it doesn't look good. Let me just say it doesn't look good. So we'll just let it go right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the outside looking in, and I hope that man get a fresh shake because Quincy, he been there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't been through the fire and everything. He didn't stuck around and all of that. So I hope he get a fresh shake, man. That's where I stand at.
I do too. Hey, and always appreciate the call and you stay away from the Captain Crunch.
No, man, you keep calling me, man. You keep calling me. I'm gonna let you, bro.
I appreciate you. Hey, what's up, Carl? Tell me why you mad.
First of all, I'm mad that old dude can afford Captain Crunch. You know damn well King Vitamin been tearing up the roof of everybody's mouth since the Great Depression.
Listen. I ain't never been that poor, so I never listen. I have never had bag cereal. You know, talking about the you know what I'm talking about, the one that don't come in.
Oh no, King Vitamin come in that box. He got the white man with the crown cock to the side.
I ain't never had that. If it ain't name brand, it wasn't in my house.
Oh no, that's when you got to get them wicks down. You get that wick, and you can only get King Vitamin, and then they gonna tap the roof of your mouth. It's like Captain Crunch.
No,
but a downgraded, upgraded version.
If it ain't the real Captain, if it ain't the real Tony the Tiger, because I seen them other Tony Tigers who's white. Nah, I'm not getting that box. Nah, Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. I need Pelican.
Right there, them just frosted.
Fruit Loops. I need the Pelican toucan. I listen. Fruity Pebbles. I need Fred and Bam Bam. I ain't doing nothing. Listen.
No, we had to bend down, get that bag at the bottom shelf, not up top with the box.
Not I, said the cat.
But on a serious note, man, with the whole Shador thing, Shador should have been dominating at the high school level, and he went 8-3 and couldn't even go undefeated on that. Secondly, Casey had an awesome game, the game he played. And are they gonna play Prairie View or whatever?
Yeah.
If he has another good game like that, I wonder what are they gonna say to put this boy on the bench after that daddy ball kicks in again when come fall.
Listen, I'm not gonna listen. I don't do conspiracy theories.
No, I'm hoping and praying that boy have a good game. I hope he throws for 400, no interception, 5 touchdowns. I hope it happens.
All I'm saying is if you want to set something up for your son, I would just start calling the wrong plays. I'm not saying that's what they're going to do. But if I wanted it to go down for my son, if my son was going to play, what would I do? I would. Hey, let's do a QB draw here on 4th and 25 right now. Let's do a 3rd and 20. Let's do a swing pass out the background. You know what? 3rd and 62. Let's do a screenplay right here. Listen.
Yeah, look, no. How about let's leave an empty backfield with 5 men blocking and 8
do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. See, and this is the foolishness I got to deal with. This comment says he can throw for 1,000 yards. Shador still our man. You see what I'm saying? That's the pure ignorance that I'm. See, I'm about to get off this bandwagon real quick because people.
Oh, that's Jackson State Light there, right there. This is coming from somebody who went there.
It don't make sense.
That's Jackson State Light. You ain't seen nothing. Oh, if they winning, this is nothing compared to if they winning.
This is crazy.
They sitting there looking for the second coming of Robert Kent, and it is not coming right now.
Bro,
it's gonna be some time.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: is that Shador is probably gonna be calling the plays on Saturday.
It ain't no probably. He is gonna be calling the plays.
Shador is gonna be calling the plays on Saturday.
No, he's gonna be calling the plays in the game, changing the plays as well.
That's all. Listen. I've heard it from a little birdie. Shador gonna be calling the plays. I can't tell you where I heard it from. What you're doing. I can't tell you.
You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm telling you, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I also heard from a little birdie that him and Prime are sharing the same office. Listen. I don't want to. All I heard is that Shador has his name on the same office door as Prime. That's all I'm saying.
And I heard they both have an open door policy.
You heard that too? So we must have got the same source. That. We must have got the same source.
Oh yeah. Not to mention Shador's parking space right next to Prime.
You seen the pickup truck too? You saw the pickup truck?
I saw it. I saw it. See? It was black just like the one that got broken into.
You saw the same thing? Man, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
We got to stop talking to the same people.
But as you know, man, somebody's uncle's cousin's stepmama's brother-in-law gonna call you and tell you it ain't gonna happen. But keep doing what you're doing, man.
I appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate the call.
All
right. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, how you doing, man?
All right, tell me why you mad.
Hey, yeah, I was listening to. What's that?
I said, tell me why you mad. What's good?
Oh, listen, the previous caller said that Shador was recruited by Alabama. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Steve Sarkisian them was recruiting him. But anyway, I think, I think, like you said, I think Quincy probably is good enough to maybe start for Jackson State. But I think Shador probably is more, I think he's probably more primed or coached up more so than Quincy. So I think that's the way they probably would head, in that direction.
How do you know that?
John said that, hey, under his son's watch, the things that were happening wouldn't happen.
And how do you
know that? Because I believe he'd get more attention and more special treatment, as far as other guys. And then I get somebody who's talking about a vehicle, hey, the next man up, hey, he probably get a new car too. So hey, that's where it's headed, man.
Hey, so when you said Shador is more coached up than Quincy, why do you say that?
Well, I'm saying, he's probably gonna get more of the. I heard he's been practicing with some of the who's he training with all season? Was it Tom Brady? What's the guy named Brady from Tampa Bay?
Oh, so you're saying because he spent time with Tom Brady, he's better than Quincy?
Yeah, no, I'm saying he's gonna get. He's been. I'm pretty sure he's getting a lot of coaching experience, knowing how to read the offense better and so forth. So he's had that that investment put in him as far as learning offensive schemes and stuff. So he's probably been more what do I want to say more coached up than some of these other guys.
So I get what you're saying. You're saying the same offense his dad ran at Trinity is the same offense he knows going into college. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, is that the same coach that was at Trinity, the offense coordinator?
Yeah, his dad.
No, well, dad. Hopefully, his dad is gonna let the play caller follow somebody else if he wants his son to go to the next level. But I'm saying the offensive coach Phillips, is that the same guy they had at Trinity?
Yeah. No. His dad was the offensive coordinator at Trinity.
I got you, but the guy at Jackson State that has a title offensive coordinator, is that so he wasn't at Trinity with Deion?
No, he wasn't. He was the coach.
Okay.
He was the coach at SMU when Deion Sanders Jr. went there, but we're not going to even go into that. But yeah, so yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that I think that's the way it's leaning towards, because, like you said earlier, I think you was talking about these guys not being able to make the adjustments that the coaches were giving out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were saying that these guys wouldn't adjusting to the play calls. Was that your statement?
No, not adjusting to the play calls, because I don't know the play calls, so I can't say they weren't adjusting to the play calls.
You were saying the coaches. You saying the coaches wasn't making the adjustments,
that's
right?
Facts. I stand by that. If you watch the game, I stand by that.
Okay. So the coaches ain't playing on the field though.
Okay, but the coaches are calling the plays on the field though.
Exactly, and then the coaches, they can't tell the man to line up where he's supposed to line up and go through whatever gaps he's supposed to go through, block his play and all that. Some of the players got to have some kind of common sense, right?
I totally forgot. You're right. The same coaches that called a QB draw on 4th and 14. Shucks, God almighty. You talking about those coaches. Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, and I think I told you about that. So I think Deion, I think this is really going to make or break some of these coaches, because I think Deion wants his son to probably shine at the highest level. So this might be good for the team as a whole as well. Maybe get in and see where his coordinators are making mistakes.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about the same coaches that got exposed against Alabama State with the blitz. Okay. You know what? That was the first game. You didn't see it coming. The second game, you got zone blitzed out the game by Southern. Oh, but why would you think that they were going to blitz again? Oh, maybe because Alabama State did it. Oh my God!
And listen. I also heard, man. Hey, Shiloh taking all the snaps during practice. I mean, not Shiloh, Shador.
Yeah, he takes first team snaps.
Yeah, so if you take it first, why you got him taking first team snap, and then you putting these other quarterbacks into the game? You're talking about
the same coaches, though. You're talking about the same coaches. You're talking about the same coaches.
So basically, preseason for Jack State was just a regular practice. They weren't trying to win.
You tell me. You just said. You said the coaches don't play, but they're the ones calling they're the ones calling the plays. They're the ones that set up the practice. What are we talking about?
So were they trying to win during spring game? Or were they just throwing these games?
What? Listen, you called into this show. You tell me.
I'm asking you, man. I'm asking your viewpoint.
You don't know my viewpoint by now? You don't know that I don't like none of the play calling by the coaches? You don't know that by now?
I'm asking you, do you think they were throwing the games?
I can neither nor confirm or deny that they were throwing the game. You're not about to get my channel shut down by Deion Sanders. I can't confirm nor deny that they were throwing the game. That's all you're gonna get from me. You are not about to get me hemmed up on Barstool Sports. No sir, Bob.
Yeah, because I can't see this man say, okay, we're gonna, if you couldn't correct what you was trying to do during the spring, then all of a sudden, hey, you gotta you made all the adjustments that you need to make. Now you guys winning every game. Because it looks kind of crazy. You have all these quarterbacks on the team, but you already telling everybody that the son's gonna be the starter. And then even a reporter got him telling his son on the sideline, I think he said, under your watch, this ain't gonna happen. So he said, this is never going to happen on your watch. He said, I promise you that, and you're not going to allow it to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's what GL's reporter telling his son.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go.
I'm not. Listen. You're not about to listen. You're not about to get me hemmed up on my channel because nobody's about to clip this. Because there's some lot of JSU lovebirds up in here. What they're gonna do is they're gonna screen record this. They're gonna walk into Shador's office. His dad gonna be next to him, and they're gonna say, "Look at what off script said about you. He said you're throwing the game. You're not about to. No, sir. You're not about to get me thrown out. No, sir.
But let me ask you this. I remember you said Deion can't coach. So all of a sudden in the fall, he gonna learn how to coach.
I said he can't make. I did not say Deion cannot coach. I said The coaching staff. No, I did not. No, I did not.
Trinity?
No, I said, listen very carefully. I said my issue with Deion Sanders is that he cannot make adjustments. I have said that through and through. I've said that on every live stream show. I said they do not make adjustments. Please believe. I have never said Deion can't coach. I've never said that their team can't coach. I just said, from my opinion, that they cannot make adjustments because teams are doing the exact same thing, and that falls back on coaching. If a team is attacking you the same exact way every single game and you have not made the adjustment, that's called coaching. Got to let you go, my guy. I got too many calls on hold. Appreciate the call.
All right, take care.
Mm-hmm. Hey, caller, you loud. Tell me why you mad.
What's up, off script, man?
Talk to me.
Hey, this your boy from the skip that sent in about throwing for them 1,000 yards, and Quincy still not gonna start, man. We can't do it, man. We boss should do it for a reason.
And what reason is that, sir?
To bring Jackson State to where we was way back then. It's been years since we even had a class like this, man. So to Mississippians, shit, we loving this right now, man. So, hey, we got old coaches that ain't been coaching at Mississippi State for like 10 years, but they son on the end of the bench with a scholarship. So I don't see nothing wrong with Deion.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What's your name again?
All right.
I'll just say
I'm
Tang. I'll say Tang. Yeah, Tang one. So let me ask you this. If you went into your job, right? And I'm gonna give you a job. Listen, I'm just gonna give you a job. Don't worry about. Let's say you went into your job. You're a lawyer, right? Now I want to give you a lawyer. Let's say you were you're a basketball coach, right? You're a basketball coach, and you come in and you're coaching your high school team. You guys do an amazing job, right? The next year, somebody brings in another coach and replaces you based off his middle school stats. You in high school now. He's becoming the new head high school coach because of his middle school stats. And his relationship with the president.
If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do,
you're missing the point. You're missing the point because I just said you did good. I just said
he bringing popularity. He bringing money to the city. He bringing all that down here, man.
Tang.
Like
that's what we need. Tang, you're just talking. I'm not talking about the coaching. I'm talking about players. I'm putting your position as a player. I've been the main one on this channel that says I will never take away what Deion has done for HBCUs with exposure, with the money, with the entertainment. I have never downed Deion for that. I've downed Deion for how he's acting as a head coach. He's been acting immaturely, and I've downed him for his lack of adjustments in play calling. And I've lacked the fact of the matter is, when it comes to the QB battle, that it's not a fair, open competition because that's how football has always gone down. So in those three things, how in the world could you go on a tangent saying, "Oh, he's bringing this and he's bringing that"? I never talked about that. I've never talked about that.
That's a lie, officer. Because I know plenty coaches. If they got a 1-star son, he gonna play. They gonna find a way to make their son play. If he a 1-star, if he a no-star, if I'm a coach, my son gonna be somewhere on that team. If he a scrub, I'm gonna find a way to play my son. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean because you're not about winning. Because you're not about winning. You're not about winning. You just told me.
What do you mean he ain't about winning?
You're not. If you just said your team,
what I'm saying is it's like you ain't giving him a chance.
Let me finish.
Like,
I said
you said give Shadur a season.
I'm going by what you just said, my guy.
And then come with, he can't do this and he can't do that. He would never do this. Like,
I'm going by what you just said. You said if my son's a scrub, I would still play him. That's not football, my guy.
I'm gonna play. Real talk. If my son a scrub, he gonna find a way to be on the field.
That means you're not about winning.
If I'm a coach,
that means you're not about winning. So why are you on my line if you're not about winning?
What you? It ain't. Okay. Why? Okay. So this is what I'm trying to get out of you. I want to understand why. I'm trying to put my son in a better position, make you think that I'm not trying to win. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at you. Like, I'm going to put my son in the best position.
Because at the end of the day, listen to what I'm telling you. If you said you're going to put your son in a position, that means you're picking your son over the team. You're picking your son.
I hate to be so rude, but that's like every coach that got a son, he got a little favoritism, man. And especially if he's a 4-star coming out of high school, coming to a HBCU or FCS school where they probably recruit players that probably walking on, a 4-star gonna come start, man. Like, that's just what it is.
Tang.
Especially if he's my son.
Tang. Listen.
Yeah.
You're picking your son over the team, and that's not football, my guy. That's not football. Listen, Tang, stop.
What if I'm thinking if my son give me the best chance to win? You know,
listen, I give people the chance to ramble as much as they want, but you will not come on my channel and you will overtalk me, especially when I give you the due justice to say whatever you got to say. That won't happen with me. I don't give a damn who you're talking about. I don't mind that we can disagree. We can disagree all day long. I have no issues with that. But you will not come on my channel when I give you the platform to talk, and then I can't get a word in. I'll let you get your perspective out, and I can't get the same perspective out. Nah, we don't got nothing to talk about. Hey, caller, you live.
Whoa, this Double T. What's up, Scott?
What's good, Double T? Talk to me. Tell me why you mad.
Man, because it's a lot of us call in, we state the problems about HBCUs, but we don't give up no concrete solutions, correct?
That's facts. I'll give you that.
So, like, it's enough of us, and you making enough buzz in between whatever else going on with Jackson State, spring ball, everybody watching. So, people watching this show that ain't saying that. They got more influence than just watching. So, like, some suggestions just for all HBCUs to be better is the main thing is what? Funding, money, exposure, and top recruits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that thing, so with some other conferences, and I don't name them, but I don't want to name them because people think I'm favoring that conference. I'm not. We shouldn't make it, it's a black thing versus PWI. It's a school versus another school. Just like if Stanford versus USC. They ain't come north or Cal versus USC. North Cali better than South Cali. No, my program better than this program. So in that, like some of the ways like we can help with, it'll fix the money, the top recruits, and the exposure. A lot of these other FCS teams, I'm not talking FBS. Y'all need to stop comparing those two. Compare HBCUs to FCS programs. So a lot of these other programs, they have their own network television show. Mm-hmm. They'll have it in their local area. So you said you're from Montgomery County, correct?
Yes, sir. Moco, you already know what it is.
Okay, so you familiar with a lot of the Virginia schools like William and Mary, JMU, and all those stuff like that, right?
Hampton, all them, yes, sir.
Okay. So like those FCS schools, they have local broadcasting networks where in that local area they'll broadcast these schools in that local area. Like PA got it for without the East Stroudsburg. The Virginia schools got it. If you lived in Virginia, you could turn on like cable 8 channel or something back in the day. They show those schools, right?
Yeah. I got callers lining up. You gotta speed this up.
Oh, okay. My fault. So my thing is we should be having SWAC doesn't do that. They got, one thing. You know what I'm saying? Is most of these they like the Big South Conference that North Carolina A&T going. Every school every game, every school has to broadcast their they gotta broadcast their games.
Okay.
And they got commentators. So the commentators, can go to either game. What that does is get some exposure. You get commentators that's trying to move up. Like you starting here, let's say you try to be on the SWAC network. They got, they can start out on the whatever that school network, the Big South network, and it airs all the games. You get all the exposure. You got a network. You get more money because now you got sponsors with the commercials coming.
And what's the question though, TT? Come on, man. What's the question?
Oh no. I was just saying that people don't be providing solutions for, HBCUs. Everybody want to come up with a problem, but nobody providing no solutions for. They point out, they ain't got money, they got this. Why ain't nobody coming up with no concrete solutions?
Because it probably, and I would say it's probably, you know, everybody has a lot of Chiefs, not enough Indians, as they say. But people just have different ways of viewing things. One person might feel it's another way to fix it. Some people might think it's another way to fix it. At the end of the day, to me, it's just funding. But I gotta let you go. All right. Appreciate the call. Hey, caller, you live. Tell me why you mad.
Hey, I want to answer a question that happened the other night when a young man called up to the station and said that he didn't know that about why there's not enough players getting drafted from the HBCUs, and I want to answer that question for him.
Okay,
the thing is that you got 32 teams in the NFL, and out of that 32 teams, they got area scouts. So those area scouts supposed to cover all those universities, but when the area scouts go up there and talk to the coaches, they're gonna look at your game tape. No matter what school you go to, they're gonna look at your game tape. Off of that game tape, they're gonna find out if you're a prospect. And if you're a prospect, they're gonna give you a grade. All right, out of that grade that they give you, they're gonna determine whether they're gonna come back and give your school a pro day. Now, if you're a wide receiver, a cornerback, your time in the fall has got to be 4 and down. If you're a running back, it's pretty much the same thing. But if you're an offensive lineman, that time favors like from a 5.2 back up to like a 4.8 or whatever. But here's where the difference comes in at. If you at the University of Alabama, when they come in there and give you a pro day, they time you when any part of your body hits the line, you get a time. Now, if I'm at Southern University, these scouts, they're gonna time you when they see the number on your back when you go through that finish line, which is about. Say for instance, if you're running a 4.4 at Southern University, when that scout time you, it's gonna be like a 4.6, 4.7. The reason being that this is not the reason. The reason being is that these scouts, I can't go back and when I get a kid out of small school, I got to go back to my coach, and that coach is going to go to the GM, and he's going to let that GM know that he's going to let him know that the time, if that time don't match this kid, then the scout's in trouble. So I'm going to make sure if a kid runs a 4.3, I'm going to make sure he run that 4.3, because if he go through there at a 4.4 or 4.5, I can't report that. And it's got nothing to do with race. It's got to do with money.
Yeah.
Because if I'm at Alabama, my kids, if I'm at Alabama, I can't let a kid. My kids got to be timed right. You know. And I want to say this to you, Mr. Scotty.
I'm listening.
Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Is you listening? All right.
I'm still here.
You have a platform right here that can change the face of college football. You have the power. See, a high school recruit can call you up and get you on the phone, but they can't call Deion Sanders and get him on the phone. They can't call the head coach at Southern and get him on the phone, but they can call you. And that advice, whatever opinion that you give live on this station, it's going to carry a long way. Don't think that you don't have no high school listeners. Because the other night when I was here talking to you, I had 2 recruits in here then that was listening at what you were saying. And let me tell you, I've had the number 1 recruit in the entire United States, the only boy in the United States to be the number 1 recruit in 2 categories. So, hey, you don't be surprised if you look in the donation box and there's a couple $1,000 in there representing the schools. So I'm just saying that you have the you have the word, and appreciate you for letting me talk.
Oh, anytime. You know you're always welcome. Appreciate the call. I got your number. I'm gonna text you.
All
right. Appreciate it. Listen, nigga, listen, you get a couple $1,000 in my bag. Listen, I'll tell you he's a 5-star track athlete. you put a couple $1,000 in my pocket. I'll be like, I ain't never seen a guy run so fast. Boy, he jumped over 2 cheetahs to get to that ball. Boy, you better stop. Listen, get a couple $1,000 in my pocket. I'll tell you the next Walter Payton. Say I won't. I'm just playing. Nah, I ain't gonna sell my soul like that. I will though, but I'm not. But I might, just in case. Hey, caller, you live.
Hello.
Hello, what's up?
All right. I'm mad Monday. I'm about to change it up a little bit. I ain't talking about Dion. I ain't talking about Shador, and I ain't talking about Quincy. I'm mad because it's taking me.
Hey, you gotta turn your background down.
Hello.
Yeah, you gotta turn your background down.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you good. Why you mad?
All right. I'm mad because it's taken me this long to get through to tell my AB that I love him and I'm proud of you, baby. Do your thing.
Oh, thanks, cuz. Thanks, Drea. I thought that was your voice. I thought that was your voice. Listen, these callers be tripping. I am so mad. Thank you so much, cuz. I love you so much. You be safe down there.
I love you too. You do your thing. Keep it going, baby. Talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
My family loves me. They do. I love you too, Drea. Oh my God, thank you so much. Listen. Bro, just start with that. Listen. All right, so listen, we still doing Tell Me Why You Mad. It could be because of me. I am not trying to make this a JSU thing. I'm really not. I really don't care to make it a JSU thing. I don't. But if you come at me, remember, Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke, I'm here for it. And as a matter of fact, I'm copywriting that, so don't take that. Captain Petty, Sergeant Smoke. All right, so Tell Me Why You're Mad Mondays was about a general. All right, general. He said it's taking 3 months to get my taxes back. Boy, you better call Uncle Sam. But yeah, it's a general overview. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to make it so mundane. What's up? Talk to me. You live.
What's good, Scott?
Hey, what's good? Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm mad at you, Scotty.
Why?
Because why in the fuck are you still fielding these dumbass questions about Shador?
I don't know, man. It's just in my nature, bro. I gotta come with the smoke.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I told you the story about me and my son when I coached him, right?
Yeah.
Everybody know my son is an all-world talent. He wanted to play running back. I made him play guard. I wanted him to see everything about the game. I wanted him to work. Just throwing somebody into a spot, that's going to put unnecessary smoke, not only on Dion, but his son. And right now, I don't think that he's thinking about his son. He's just thinking about his son's future. But just think about all the smoke that his son is getting, too. You know, so that's crazy.
Hey, Mr. Moore, repeat that story. I want you to tell the story because a lot of people didn't catch it. So tell the story.
About my son?
Yeah.
All right. My son, when he was in Pee Wee League, he tried out for the Suitland Razorbacks. And it was an open competition, and he was just dominating. So when it came time for us to do the live scrimmage, he was just like, yeah, I'm about to score like 8 touchdowns and all this. And I was like, nah, son, you about to play right guard. And he was like, God. I was like, yeah. I said, because if you just get in here and you dominate, you're not going to have no appreciation for the people around you. I said, it's more to football than just scoring touchdowns. I said, it's a team.
I said, you can't be complaining about the line blocking if you ain't never been a line. And then after that, that's the reason why he can play so many different positions, because I just wouldn't let him start at what he was good at, because that was too easy. That's like my son, for real, he's an all-world safety. I don't know why in the hell he's playing corner, but that's what he wanted to do. So that's the reason why.
Listen, and I'm not talking to you, Miss Mo. I'm just talking in general to the audience. But this is my point and I keep stressing the team aspect. Listen, if Shador and Quincy had an open competition battle and Shador wins it, no matter what, then nobody gets mad about that because they know it was earned on the field. But to have your son come in the first day is taking first team snaps with the ones is a signal. And if you've never played football before, you know how important first team snaps are. That's where you get the install at. That's where everything happens on those days when you're playing with the first team. So let's not act like that stuff doesn't matter. It matters. Go ahead, Mr. Moore.
Because Nugget, when he got there, he wasn't first team. And I know that for sure. If you went to that spring game, he was like on second or third team.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to climb up the depth chart. Like everywhere he went, he had to climb up the depth chart. And like I told him, every time he called me, it was like, Dad, I'm not starting. I told him, all you got to do is make plays. You a start. Point blank. Like you said, if Shador go in there and he light it all up and he earned the spot, it's going to be a whole different subject. But for you not even to be playing, but to be on the sideline and them to already say that you starting, that's an issue. Because none of them quarterbacks that's on that roster should stay, for real. Because he's going to be a freshman, so that's 3 or 4 years, and that's all your eligibility right there.
Gone. And if I was a top quarterback, why would I go to Jackson State? Why? It does me no good to go to Jackson State if I'm a top quarterback, especially if Shador's still there. No matter how good it is, there is no competition, and everybody knows that. If you're sitting on this channel right now talking about there's a competition, you're bugging.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's crazy. Like, if it's already out there from people that got kids that go to Jackson State, but they've seen Shador take your first team reps. It's like if you take your first team reps during the week, how are you game planning for your game one a week? That following week. That's why when I look at the games, it's a joke to me. And that's why I look like they just running mediocre plays, because it's basic plays that anybody can run. It ain't no game planning if you only got your starting quarterback taking starting rep.
That's fast. I appreciate the call, Mr. Moore. You know it's always love.
All right, I got you, Scott.
Appreciate you. Hey, caller, you live.
How you doing, Scotty? This is Chuck B from Baton Rouge.
What's up, Chuck B? Talk to me.
I'm going to tell you, Scotty, I'm mad because I was watching your live stream and YouTube almost made me broke my monitor. Well, we know what happened. That wasn't right. I'm mad. Off script, I'm mad.
Talk to me.
I went to Popeyes today, got a 2-piece mix with an extra biscuit, and they still wouldn't give me jelly. I'm mad. I'm mad. And speaking of jelly, extra sweet, I can't get enough. Listen to me, Alabama State, of those honeybees. Ooh, wait. I'm a little older, Scotty. You gotta work with it. I cannot get enough of those honeybees. So I want the rest of the SWAC to listen. I'm an SU man. So I would like to see some dancing doll honeybees. I would like to see some stingette. Well, I guess they already have them in Alabama State. I want to see some J-Set honeybees. I want to see some honeybees all over. So if you're listening, my SWAC schools, including FAM and BC, do not come to Baton Rouge without some honeybees. That's all I got for you.
Oh,
you folks take it easy.
Oh, thanks, Chuck. Thanks, Chuck. Oh, my. Oh, my God. Oh, if you know, you know. Oh, my goodness. Hey, you live.
Hello?
Yeah, you live. Talk to me.
What's up, man?
What's
I'm
good?
mad because I'm a Cowboys fan, and they talking about drafting Kyle Pitts when they need defense.
Listen, if you want to see my blood pressure go up, talk about the Cowboys, because I am a die-hard fan. Listen, you don't need a Kyle Pitts. You can put me at tight end, and we could do some work. You don't need more. You need better play calling from listen, what's the car? McCarthy, Mike McCarthy. Listen, we just got Mike McCarthy over, right? Thank you. We need Patrick Surtain or one of the corners. We got Mike McCarthy over. Now explain this to me. If he couldn't make it work with the all-world talent as Aaron Rodgers, why in the blue hell did we pick him up? Like, Dak ain't Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know.
Dak is not Aaron Rodgers. So if your play calling couldn't work for Aaron Rodgers, it's going to work for Dak? What?
Nah, I don't know.
Stop. Listen, and then you hire your homeboy. He sucked on defense. We need defense. Van Der Esch needs to stop getting hurt. We need a backup for him. We need some people on the D-line. We definitely listen. I stand by this. I will put Trayvon Diggs at safety. His ball skills are stupid. Stupid. I don't know why they are wasting his talent, because his man-to-man coverage is trash. His recovery speed is good. See, people don't want to talk about this. Like, if you watch what the receiver from Washington did to Trayvon Diggs, he gave him the business. He can't listen. Trayvon Diggs cannot do press coverage. Period. He can't. He's not good at it. But his recovery speed is so deadly. He has stupid recovery speed. So I would put him at safety, draft a corner like Surtain, have him, Jordan Lewis, or him and Anthony Brown. I don't even really like Anthony Brown like that, but okay. But we definitely need either a corner or a D lineman. We definitely need some more D linemen. I think Randy Gregory comes back this year, so we'll be good on him. If he stays healthy, don't get busted for any kind of stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm not. And don't even get me talking about Dak. Dak didn't deserve no $40 million. But
I agree with you, but I appreciate you for taking the call.
Oh man, no, thank you for calling. How about them Cowboys?
How about them?
Listen, did you sound how depressed he sounded? That's how he was so depressed. Hey, I just want to call in and talk about the Cowboys. Like, he was whispering and everything. I don't know if anybody hears this, but I want to talk about the Cowboys. Like, bro, it's okay. Look, rep your team, bro. Rep your team. Don't let me go get my pillow and show you. And I stay. And this is my cousin right here. Cowboys are trash. Coach is trash. QB's trash. Line trash. Everything's just trash. We don't have a name, but we have a team. Get up out my comments, cuz. Oh man, he said he felt guilty. He felt something because he was whispering like, "Hey, I just want to let you guys know we're thinking about drafting Kyle Pitts, and I don't know." What? No, say it with the chest. Say it with your chest. Trash. I'm mad because I'm a Giants fan. One big garbage truck. Surtain is not good. He got burnt by all good players. He probably isn't. I haven't seen the tape on him. I listen. I don't be scouting like that heavy. All I know is last year I called CeeDee Lamb going to the Cowboys and like pick 8. You don't believe me? Go check my Facebook Live. A lot of y'all ain't my Facebook friends, but trust me, I called it. Let me see. Tell me why you mad Mondays. Call lines are open 701-801-6395. 701-801-6395. I'm going to keep this going for about maybe 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to shut it down. Appreciate everybody that's called in. Appreciate all the scared people in the comments that don't call in, who just talk trash all day in the comments. But I love you. I love you still. I love you still. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, there would be no comment section. Without the trolls and the haters, there would be no me. I couldn't be Captain Petty Sergeant Smoke. Hey, at Glizzy1K, hit me up in my email, offscriptofficial@gmail.com, so I can hit you up later. If you're really about that life, you know, I don't know. You might be just all talk, you know, I don't know. So, but if you want to hit me offline, offscriptofficial, offscriptofficial@gmail.com. Yeah. So just a quick recap. Why I'm mad is because Grambling didn't show up 49-7. Another reason why I'm mad, and I'm gonna definitely put this on the screen. The pregame show, they copied me. That's what they did. They for show copied me. And then next thing you know, you're gonna see a postgame show. Like, when was y'all doing this? Y'all weren't doing this before me. Y'all wasn't doing this before me. If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't have had no pregame show. What we talking about? Y'all copy. Imitators. I'm about to hit the Warren G. Regulators. Mount up. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the something like that. Man, listen, I'm for the smoke, and you can at me. Anybody that know them from the pregame show, you can at me. I ain't scared of the smoke. Same thing with the Tiger Talk. Them two, they invited me on the show. I ain't heard nothing back from them. They just as scared too. I guess all the smoke. It's nothing. Hey, gang. Hey. Gang, off script gang, man. Get up on that. Yeah, don't give them too much clout, though. Don't follow them. Just go and comment on their pages, but don't follow them, though. All right, Glizzy. Hey, appreciate you, my guy. I'm going to hit you up afterwards. So that's why I was mad this Monday. You know what I'm saying? For real. But I love the why you mad call-ins. Want to shout out to my family who was in the comments. Shout out to my cousin Dante. He has a birthday coming up in a few days. Love my man. I'm gonna bring him on to the show. He's a defensive coach, head coach as well. He's coached in D2 and D3 as well. So I can definitely show you some of the adjustments that should have been made, and he can definitely show you that. Shout out to my cousin JR. If you're in the DMV area, in the Baltimore area, he has a church that he is a part of, Antioch. Go check that out in Baltimore. It's a great church. He's a great man of God. Great role model. I mean, he's a great man. Go check that out. If you're in the DFW area, my cousin Kia will hook you up. Nurse Betty, if you see her, she is a nurse. Any CPR stuff you need, she got you. If you need to get licensed in CPR in the Dallas, Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area, she got you. She got classes. She do the daggone thing. I got another cousin, Andrea in North Carolina. She's a travel nurse. If you trying to get some good work, a hard-working woman, gonna do. But she costs. Now she costs now. She ain't cheap. She costs. She's a travel nurse, but she'll get the job done for you. Also, who else is on here? Go check out my man Jeremy Smith. He has a clothing brand. Follow your dreams. What is it? F those folks. Oh man, it's dope. Check him out. I'm gonna try to give me some merch from him. F those folks. Check that out. Who else is on here? Go shout out to my man Cut Day Sports. Shout out to HBCU Sports. Shout out to Tomorrow Leader Sports Network. Everybody go follow them guys. They are awesome men. Great guys. Also, here we go right here. May 2nd, 443-979-1182. This is the church. You can hit them up. They have groups. They have and you can be out of state. They do small groups. If you're looking for a church home, all that. They do small groups. They do online Bible studies, everything like that. Hit that number up. He is a great, great man of God. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna start doing that cut. Yeah, I do. What else? Let me see. Who else? Chris Fields. Oh my God. What Chris Phillips, bro? You ain't the first person with a pregame show. No, but when your pregame show started after my pregame show, that means I was first before you. Oh my God. Okay, Chris, try again. Okay. Thank you for your comment and your viewership. Is she cute? All my family cute. Don't play me. All my family cute. Oh yeah, I'm big time now. I gotta shout out. Do people know our platforms are open for advertising? Yes, both our platforms are open to advertising. If you want to advertise, you can bring your stuff on here. We would do that. Cut day is super to do, so you can do that as well. You can do it on my channel, whatever you want to do. We all here for the love. Anything else? And somebody who just called, you can call back. I'll answer your call. Hey, listen, man. Listen. I am versatile ways on swim. I'm versatile, baby. You know what I'm saying? I am versatile. At the end of the day, we all need to be saved. Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, you better get right with God. All right. Bump all this Shador talk. You better get right with God. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I was raised in the church, Pentecostal, True Holiness Church of Jesus Christ. You better know. I'm in there. Romans 8:28. All things work together for its good for those who serve. Anyways. Don't get me going on here. I don't even have a price for mine. You might have to reach out for cut. I ain't got no price for mine yet, so I'm gonna try to figure it out as I go. Hey, Carter, you live?
Yeah, I enjoyed the show tonight. I just wanted to call in and tell you what I'm mad about.
Talk to me, Blake.
I just want to say first off, what I'm mad about the most is my damn Bill, he just won't stay in the pasture. My neighbor called me and he done broke out, and I got to move him up there to another pasture where all the female cows at. And so that's the reason I'm mad at it, because my Bill, he just won't stay put in his pasture and eat his grass and stay content and be content with the women he have up there. He just got to get over there to the next man pasture where there's about 30 to 50 cows over there. So that's what I'm mad at all day.
You just call me off day?
He just taking the time to hear me.
Did this man call me off day?
Them darn cows. That darn beer of mine.
Oh my goodness.
Darn it.
Boy, you stupid. Boy, you stupid.
You just don't know. You just don't know what kind of pain he put me through all day. And there are meals that he be trying to chase out there. I feed him. I don't clothe him, but I do feed him.
Oh my God.
Try to feed him as best I can, but he's already sniffing. It's that time of the year. He's on heat. He's on heat. What can I do?
Oh man, listen.
Y'all stay a prayer for me, so I can keep him over there on my side of the fence.
I'm sorry. Boy, you stupid. Oh my God. That was funny.
Thank you for hearing me out all day, Hey, keep it coming, brother. Keep it coming, and I'll be listening all this week and checking to see if you're gonna post again. I'm waiting to give you an update on, how he's doing and see if he can stay, over on our side of the fence. I don't want nobody to say that, I got some raggedy fences. I do not. He just keep on trying to break through to get to that, that good chimichanga.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I will keep you posted, man. I hope your cab, bull, whatever stays in this pasture. I really do. I really do. That seems like a lot. It just seems like a lot.
Make sure you send a prayer up there for me, brother, and you stay blessed now.
I don't know how far mine is going to go. But I'll show a try.
Till the next time, brother.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Oh my God, that boy just called me off day. Lord have mercy, that was funny. God, he said off day. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, listen, this show is crazy, boy, crazy. All right, but listen, we about to shut it on down. You guys let me know in the comments below. You guys let me know in the comments below if I should keep this. Tell me why you're mad Monday, or if I should do something new, man. Give me some ideas. Listen, I just try to do this for you guys, so you guys, have something to do and you have something interactive with me and and everybody in the comments, stuff like that. So if it's something I should keep, let me know. If not, give me some ideas, man. I am open to it all. Trying to figure out some stuff we can do in the summertime to keep that buzz, keep that HBCU buzz going and hot. All right. So until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to holler. God bless. All right. Love y'all. One.